Hello, fellow humans, and this is probably a very dumb video. After I've recorded like 6 hours worth of footage, I think it's probably a very dumb idea, but I recorded it, so I'm just gonna upload it. I just went on Google, searched up ugly colors, and made drawings with those colors as the theme of them. And honestly, I don't really think they're all that ugly, so this is sort of dumb. But if you want to see some fan art of stuff I like, continue watching. I hope it's enjoyable somehow. So off to the side are the colors I got, but I'm dumb, so I accidentally delete that later. This one is someone eating a sandwich having a picnic, because a while back I said I wanted to draw a picnic again. This isn't really a good picture. This is the worst. Out of all three of these, this is like the worst one. It's like just someone eating a sandwich, like who cares? The color was this orangey brown color. If you can't tell, you should be able to tell. So with this one, I stuck strictly to the color and everything had to have that hue. But with the lighter ones, I didn't do that. I just made it where I had to include the color somewhere, but it's fine. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, you should have done that. Also, I originally was gonna make it a full picture, but I got lazy and cropped it at the end. The other ones are not like this. I mean, sure, I cropped them a little bit, but it's not out of laziness. I should probably just like cut this whole thing out. Like, this is awful. Like, I really don't know how to explain this, and I've just been waving my hands around in confusion for like the last couple seconds. At the end, to make, I to color the background, I used normal colors, and then I made a multiply layer with the color I had so I could make them blend in more. But then I really don't think this looks all that good. I mean, I guess fair. What did I expect? Google and ugly colors. Fair enough. So this one I'm working on, the color was sort of greenish, and I drew a little person, literally. Okay, and now my rabbit is digging on my clothes.
Oh, yes, you do like doing that, don't you? Oh, you're gonna eat your doodle.
So, this one, the color scheme is green, because that's the color. I made the person's hair very flowy. This one I actually... Oh, my rabbit just took a tumble. You okay, Nanu? You okay? I think he's traumatized. He stopped, he was playing in my clothes, and then he just biting me. Okay, I guess he's not traumatized. He's just continuing doing that. This one, I actually do a full-on background for this one, which is nice, because full-on backgrounds are fun to do. That's one of my favorite, like, drawings types that people do. Like, when people do, like, these full-on illustrations, and my rabbit hops away, okay. And they like tell a story to them, and I like that. I need to draw backgrounds more. All of these, actually not all of these. This one and one more have a background. Also, for anyone who's just here for the fan art to see what kinds of stuff I like, those are the next two. The next two are fan art. The color for this one is on the little thingy. I don't know what it is. I mean, I drew it. I should know what it is, but I don't. The thingy around her waist with the little things on it. That's such a bad description. And the shoes. This is probably obviously inspired from the Tinkerbell. Have I watched Tinkerbell recently? No. I just saw green and I was like, oh, little person fairy. When you see green, isn't that the first thing you think of? Also, her outfit is supposed to be made from a pink flower. That's why it's pink. Well, it's sort of pink. It has a pink tone to it. It's like it has a hint of pink in it. You know, it's sort of pink. And that's close enough to pink, right? Also, I do this fancy lighting thing in this where I like make the sun have light streaks. I don't know what to call it. I do that in another one, except in the other one, the second one I do it in on this, it doesn't make any sense because it's night and the sun isn't out. Sort of, the second one, it looks like it's being recorded in a studio because of that, but... This is Mando from The Mandalorian, or what those who have not watched it call it, the Baby Yoda show. I just wanted to draw him because I had this tag. This sounds so weird, but I have this tag from a Grogu, which is Baby Yoda's name, by the way, which we should be using it. And I taped it to the wall, and it's just here. And I saw his helmet reflection. I was like, huh, that looks like it could be fun to draw. So I did. It's quite simple. Also, if you made it this far into the video,
Consider subscribing. It makes me happy. Helps me out.
if you haven't watched The Mandalorian yet, the finale to season 2, it's just perfect. It's great. It makes me kind of sad, but I'm not gonna talk about why, because I don't know if you've watched it or not, and I don't want to be mean and spoil it. But you should go watch it if you have Disney Plus. This is literally just a drawing of that tag. Like it's the same exact thing, except for like one difference. But we're not gonna be specific here, okay? I literally drew the tag that was on my Grogu stuffed animal. This sounds so dumb. I do a lot of dumb things, so it's fair. You know what I should have done? I should have drawn Grogu on Mando's back and just gave him the cutest little smile. Like that smile that Deku does, but like on Grogu. I think he's done something like that before, but I don't know. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about, but I should have done that. It's too late now. Next time I do though, I have to do that. I have to. Looking back at the footage, it's very interesting, at least for me, to see how it goes from solid colors to having all this shading. I added a ton of shading. I mean, I kind of had to, or else it would look like Mando is, I don't know, made of plastic or something, and we don't really want that effect. Like, how is plastic gonna protect him from all these fights he gets in? Okay, on to the last one. So this is Ochako Uraraka. Uraraka. Yeah, the rock. Okay. So this is basically Ochako, and she's in some battle with some... I didn't... There's not, like, too much backstory behind this. She's just in some battle, okay? And let's just say that something happened to Deku, and she's mad. I mentioned this earlier, but the light thing I do at the end, it kind of makes it look like it's on a stage, which wasn't really what I wanted, but oh well. It's fine. This is honestly one of my favorite probably my favorite one out of all of these. That's quite fitting to end on the best one, isn't it? The color for this one was magenta. It's the magenta on her little wrist thingies, and it's on her arms too, I think. Part of her arms. It's very subtle, but I said I didn't really make all of them like the first one, but I'm really happy with this, so get over it, okay? I just realized I forgot to say what the color for the last one was. It was like some dark gray color. You could probably, I think it says that at the beginning, like on the screen, but I didn't say that. So there you go. If you're illiterate, you can tell from this that whoever messed with Deku, yeah, they're gonna get a beating. Just look at her face. She's just... I wouldn't mess with her. You know, I drew some fire in another video, and I thought it looked awful, but I think the fire in this looks semi-okay. You know, semi-okay. I'll take that. You know what's also weird? The last time I made a video and drew My Hero Academia stuff in it, I drew fire in it too. Is this a theme now? Because I'm not trying to make it one. So guys, it seems like this video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video, tells me people liked it, you know? Tell me what you think in the comments, or just link memes in the comments. I'd be all for that. And subscribe. Thanks for watching.